guys. I'm just gonna finish up my food. Okay? I'm just gonna finish up my food. How you all been doing? It's Monday. My mouth is burning because the food is so warm. I will hydrate. I just want to finish this food first. Oh shit. Okay, no shit. Ah. Guys, my mouth is full. It's burning. That's how it's going right now, okay? Okay, I have 2 mouthfuls just to put in my mouth, so I'm gonna fix the audio for Genshin and then I can finally talk without sounding like a chipmunk, okay? Give me a second. Whew, okay. Whew. That was warm. How are you guys? Hope you're all doing well. Whew. I don't... Oh, Jesus. My dog freaked me out. I don't like that, no, wait, what is this? No, 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 no. We're doing fucking, the main event. Fuck that shit. How are y'all doing? It was such a long time ago. Okay, we're supposed to go to Port Ormos. Let's see here. Traveler. Shandong can still be there. That's good. Okay, let's travel. Okay. I have to say, Jesus Christ, those pierogies. I found some pierogies in the fridge, the freezer that we didn't know we had. And I was like, oh, yes! Come to mama. So good. So good. The worst thing with those is that they're so freaking good. It's like, you don't want to stop eating, but if you know, if you eat more, you're gonna gain like 50 kilos or something. And it's not good. Do you guys have that kind of food where you just literally, it's like you can eat so much? Only 50? Yeah, only 50. That's enough, trust me, that's enough. But it's like, you know, that kind of food that you just can't stop eating, even though you need to stop, but you can't. Hi, Dom! Oh yeah. We were gonna higher the volume, I completely forgot that. Much better. Now. Let's see. Do you guys know how hard it is to avoid spoilers for this game? It's like freaking dodging left and right.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
I know, Dom.
Me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Well, guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru.
Should I hide the volume a bit, guys?
Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds. Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on.
Maybe...
Osfa told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around.
like this?
Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Figuring that out could be crucial for the rest of our investigation here. I mean, I guess, if you there's a reason that we're looking for something, right? Maybe that actually will help.
Well, given all the people that come through here every day,
I need to hire up
if
the
there's any
stool.
information
Give me
to
a
be
second.
found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
I'm like an old woman, just trying to move around gracefully. It's just making a lot of noise. Ooh, that looks cool. Nice. Okay.
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you too?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
That's weird.
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the Academia have it even harder.
Makes
Sure,
sense.
we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the Academia. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the Academia.
They look pretty serious, maybe even a little worried.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
I know what you mean, Dom. It's so fucking stressful.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Rexar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Oh, they're also after the
Wait,
gold
come again?
thing.
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche.
Yeah,
Who else
500,000
could
mora.
possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
It's very suspicious indeed. Whatever was stolen from academia was also related to knowledge. But I don't think the students would steal something from academia.
So, what's your plan?
Let's try talking to one of the Eremites. Let's go to Jafar Tavern.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you lost your mind?
Paimon, you buy food for 500,000 mora! I think we can handle it. The pocket exchange you have laying around? Exactly! I won't let them get off easy if it turns out to be a scam, don't worry.
Oh, alright. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Listen, we all know Paimon is a fucking garbage bin. She like absorbs food via the skin or something. I don't fucking know. Well, one thing's for sure, she sure as hell eats it. Like, what a car costs? Oh my god. I just meant that she literally eats that amount of food. Paimon is the imaginary rations? Yeah, sure. With how much money she's made me waste? She sure as hell is the emergency rations. You bet your ass if there push came to shove, I'm eating Paimon first. Sorry. Sorry, Paimon. I love you, but you're going down the hatch. I'm sorry.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
You sit down and wait for some time.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh.
No, thank
All
you.
these guys talk about is the Scarlet King, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Okay, so I have a question. Is it Sumeru or Sumeru? Because I want to say Sumeru. But apparently it's Sumeru. It kind of bugs me. Am I saying it wrong? Have I been saying it wrong this whole time? Great Lord Lukadvada, a traitor?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
I'm a student from the academia.
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
I'm looking for some info about a certain something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
I hand him 500,000 mora.
Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting
Might be
for?
specific location-based pronunciations, so both could be right. Ah, true. I just have one more question.
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're
Hi, man.
students.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeria.
Oh.
The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies.
But why though? There must have been a
Furthermore, she
reason.
conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes,
Highway
all
7.
followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King.
King Deseret is returning. Can you tell us more about the Oracle?
I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
We can try shoutouts. Not during like cutscenes, but definitely. Oh! Who's this?
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again.
Oh.
I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you.
He's got a nice voice.
Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
Interesting.
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
And why is that?
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the Academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat.
Interesting.
If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone.
Throw a haymaker, what?
A word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Ooh.
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold
Ooh, in front of Yami's lighthouse? Interesting.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be
Out
fewer
of
staff in the
bus.
restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Ah,
Someone who
I
chooses
see.
to do
Thanks,
business
Tom.
with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too! Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions!
I have been waiting to meet him. I've seen fan art of him,
After him!
but I have not actually, like... I have stayed away from him like the plague, guys. Like the plague! Oh, and also, guys, guess what? I did a 20 pull for fun. And, yeah. I got good point number 2. I have this thing as well. I'm not really interested in her, neither am I interested in this thing. Because I don't like her kids. Very unpopular opinion. I can feel it, people screaming at me, but I don't care. I don't really care. Wait. Kitty cat? Maybe not. Okay, let's see. Where did he go?
Time to go.
Oh yeah. Oh, give it a second.
What?
Huh? Huh? Is Y7 still here? What was that? Oni-chan? Like, what? What the fuck? That's so weird. Okay, fine. Fine, I guess.
What do you want?
Thank you for your help back there.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even.
That's still hilarious.
I advise you to
brother.
keep your
That's still
distance from them.
hilarious.
Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. Alright. Goodbye.
I paused the cutscene.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about!
The reason why I didn't want to do cutscene is because,
Since you tore through their scam
well,
right
I
in
like the
front of them,
cutscenes.
you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
I'm a student from the academia.
A student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
I know a thing or two about swordplay. Perhaps we can talk terms.
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Oh!
Maybe not,
Oh!
but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info
No, I
from
honestly thought I had a bit more time to test out.
From guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Yeah, sounds like something I would do in real life.
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
I know.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and
It's
that
awful.
not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
It seems like some kind of knowledge.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before.
True.
This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge.
What the fuck?
It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Anyone?
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules can further contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
Paimon.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use.
That's bullshit.
But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
Well, can we have it then? I heard at Academia something recently. Seems like it's a knowledge capsule.
Oh, so that's your true objective.
I want to learn more about it.
With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Perhaps we can negotiate further.
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
What is his backstory? Did you guys see those abs? Shit, sorry if you like screamed your ears off. Did he have abs? Oh my god, the prophecy is real, guys. They have abs. Oh, wait. Is this? Oh. Yes, abs! Oh my god!
Let's continue our conversation here.
There they are.
If you
Oh my
wish to
god.
learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost,
Simply slowly
then
going
you
up by
must
one.
help me with something.
True. It has been going up though, because I mean, Cicino, the good boy number 2, and of course him.
I need you to find someone named
Oh my
Dori,
god.
a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk
Imagine
inferior
how
knowledge
tight that
capsules,
shirt must be.
she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the academia because most of her wares don't comply with academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dori's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
I don't want to go to a dentist. Help me! You can do it, Sharky! I believe in you. Okay? You can do it. Just close your eyes and pretend that you're at the candy shop. That's what I do sometimes. But my dentist is super nice. She's like, oh, hi, Alice! How is the family? How is everyone doing? I hope you had a great weekend. So this is what I did during the weekend. Then you try to respond and you're like, oh, and it doesn't work. I'm sure it will go perfect, okay? You're going to a new dentist. You know what? If it hurts, bite. That's my advice. You say that it hurts so bad that the reflex was to bite. But I think you'll be fine. I'm sure everything will work out perfectly good. You just pretend that you're at the candy shop. If you like candy.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Wow.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dori should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password.
Oh no! Oh, Sharky! Oh! Ah! I can imagine the pain! Oh! Oh! I feel so bad for you! Fuck! And yes, Dom, I have tested that out, but holy shit, Sharky, I hope it works out for you. Fuck! I don't even want to imagine the pain. But are they gonna take it out? Because then I guess they're just gonna put you to sleep, right? Or like make you... I don't know where you're from, but depending on what country, you're gonna be high as fuck anyway. I know here in Sweden they like give us just some like they don't put us to sleep unless we like are horrified for the dentist. I just get those big fucking needles and then I don't look at the needle. But like it should be fine. I believe in you. They're there to help you, make you feel better, and to make sure that your tooth disappears. Oof. Also, holy F, how did you do that even to begin? I'm a hentai fish if they make me high. Dark stuff goes out. Oh my god. I'm sure that won't be the worst thing that dentists have heard, okay? I'm sure there will be worse things that they have heard. It's like me when I'm drunk. You're fucked either way. No, it will be fine. If that's what you're worried about, just think of it like this. That they... they will have a good laugh, okay? I remember when I needed teeth removing and they were to give me some teeth. I can say I have pulled out 12 teeth since I was a kid because my mouth, they were growing too tightly that didn't have room. And I know the pain. Because once they tried to do it without sedating me and I was like, there is no painkiller here. 12, yes, 12. It doesn't, you can't see it though because it's like the way it should be. But I remember they used to pull out up and down, but you're not supposed to do that. So like on both sides, on one side they pulled out the upside and the downside, and it was like, fuck. Thank you for the hydrate and the bolster shake.
Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve.
You'll
have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her.
Du vet, när jag studerade skitsungen, vet du det?
And a shrewd eye for wares. and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her
PPSD.
approval.
Jag förstår, Sharky.
Knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
Tror han att vi är dumma eller? Tror han seriöst att vi är dumma? Liksom, hallå? Jag kanske inte har en vision, men jag vet. Eller förlåt, jag kanske inte har en syn. Men jag vet vad elemental seende är. Och Sharky, jag är så ledsen. Men ta djupa andetag och låtsas att du är i en godisaffär, okej? Det hjälper. Lite. Om du tycker om godis. Tycker du inte om godis, låtsas att du är i din akvarie.
Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
I'm sorry, Sharky, you will be fine. I just said it. If you don't like candy, pretend that you're somewhere else that you really like a fish tank or something. Or pretend that you're reading your favorite manga. / watching your favorite hentai, you know? One of the two.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Ooh, this one is more bright.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
The one on the left shines brighter.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value.
She's still starting to
Using
see it.
elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dori's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap.
Yeah,
You'll
I
need
thought
to
so.
spend to catch Dori's eye. If there's any mora left over, just keep it.
Ooh. Like child, we have a new sugar
And
daddy,
be
guys.
sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately.
Matra?
Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Fucking fly! Ah! Sorry.
They belong to
Landed
the
on my mouth.
Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like
Listen, I
said,
know it's warm, I'm
the
sweating,
Academia
but
has
fuck
banned
you,
both
fly!
their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
I'm willing to take that risk.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dori, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Okay.
Looking at what Alhaitham wrote, Dori's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos.
Tiny
Let's follow
lady.
these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Pulls out tiny lady Dimitrus, putting it on my forehead, to my tummy, then to the right shoulder, and then kiss her. Thinks of booba fish boobas. Wait, read first. What? There is nothing to read. It's like gonna give me anything new. Code chart seems... That's my religion, I see. We are morning flower looking to buy canned knowledge. We're similar looking to buy products illegally available. Mouse, customer, tiger, matra. Taking my mouse, all the customers. He gave you lines to say because you said it wrong, you fail. Okay, packing services. Oh fuck, this is a lot. Looking buy unripe hara fruits, ask the informant to take you to Dori. Okay, so this is one. Looking to buy unripe hara fruits. Memorize the one, Nick. We're talking about me here. You want me to memorize shit? Okay, so I'm a mouse. Looking to buy hara fruits. Rare morning flower. Memory card not found. True. Taken by mouse. Confiscated by Matra. Purchase a small amount. Let's try it then.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy? What a unique palette. We have unripe hara fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Ross. Welcome in.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe hara fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Gosh, they're so slow. How are y'all doing? I hope you all are doing well.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm
Fuck.
a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by mice means they sold out.
I'm sorry, but as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order. Why don't you two think things over?
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that Alhaitham gave us.
Do I have to redo this? Nick! It's not so fucking easy, okay? Shut up, guys. Okay.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
I'd prefer something that causes heat stroke.
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to erudition. Eating something that causes heat stroke sounds horrifying.
As currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order.
Nick, if you continue, I'm gonna fucking shish.
Let's take a closer look at.
I know. Fuck off. Just Oh, yes!
Please forgive me,
No!
but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
This isn't the side of tinnitus, please.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Fuck!
I'm guessing that you're going for a more traditional packaging since this is your first time here.
Wait a sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. It won't if we do that.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order. Why don't you two think things over?
He's cautious of us.
I know, Paimon!
Before I retrieve your please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right
Paimon,
answer.
shish!
But
Sip!
eating
Keep
hara
it
fruit that
quiet
makes your head and
under
ears ring
fucking
sounds
lock.
like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Port Ormos, please.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dori is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Alhaitham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
What? Wait, do you think to follow him?
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way.
Time to go.
Look, he's over there.
I think it's just... Oh, now you guys are being mean. Come on, guys. You speedrun in lunch? Nice.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way.
Yep.
Password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
You getting ready to go to work? Okay.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dori. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good.
I really don't like
Thank
Dori.
you.
I'm sorry. She's cute, but she's not the character I wanted. And I have her. I don't want her.
Wait, you're Dory? I'm sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess P-Brain? I can be scary
Princess
enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business.
But
it
her kid
seems
sucks.
You've actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Haven't you? Sorry.
I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business, we don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please, knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
Is she like the love child of Zhongli or something? Can you show us your products?
Ah, yes, of course, of course.
Zhongli and fucking Mona, they had a love child.
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora.
Yeesh. Who would
Still.
want to be an expert in that topic?
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
Whoa, that's a lot of Mora!
Oh, stop it, Paimon.
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
Down at the bottom.
Let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned.
Ooh. I'll take this one. And this one. As well as this one.
Ah, you've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
You pick and choose a variety of canned knowledge.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even.
1,000 even, sorry.
I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 Mora more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million Mora.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million!
No, 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 no. Don't let you take into spending more.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something
No,
worth
no,
1 million
no,
Mora.
no.
Isn't that a fantastic deal?
No, it's not.
Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Alhaitham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
I think you're the one who's curious. You just want me to try it.
Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for
No!
you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dori. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 Mora.
Excellent! Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Ooh.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million Mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Alright, I'll have a look. Ooh, none of them.
What did you see?
They all seem to be equally bright.
So they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Whatever makes Paimon happy.
Dori, we'll take this one.
Alright, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your Mora to Dori and doors will open.
Our dealings with Dori went smoothly enough.
You have a good time at work now, Jin, okay?
And meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Okay, Dom. I want you to shout out Jin, and I want you to shout out Nick, and I want you to shout out to Reldet, because I think Reldet is streaming too.
How about I say I'm flat?
Oh, I'm flat? Okay, yeah. The Dom? Huh? Okay. That was a weird clip.
That's how I got child.
Oh my god. Oh, why is that so funny?
Speaking of child, I actually haven't looked at his cons yet.
Bro. Bro. I saw that and my mind processed there for like 2 seconds. I was like, wait a minute.
Let me check this.
Time to go.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Ah, I see, okay. That's okay.
Ha! You two made it. And
That's
from the looks on your
perfectly
faces,
fine.
you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wikela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
No, he's from the Academia himself.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay, now. Tell me how your encounter with Dori went.
Pretty good. You bring Alhaitham up to update and give him the can knowledge she bought.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
We want to meet with the Dendro Archon.
Yeah, she just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important.
Pretty damn
We've been at
expensive.
Sumeru
Yeah.
for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track.
Ooh.
A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Wow! There's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or even how to find your brother?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
And let me guess, you got it.
Where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Oh, okay. So your goal is to find it too?
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary.
I see.
To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dori is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
Okay.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dori so you could find out where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dori and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Nope. Okay, that's exactly what I want, not...
Okay, then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Fine.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Okay.
Time to go.
Interesting beans, interesting beans. Oh, thank you for the hydrate by 7. And the stretch cheese.
Time to go.
This place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Right here. I'm good.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare
I've been
find
good.
these days,
I'm getting more and more
since most
tired
have
though.
been taken by the Eremites to augment their
Yeah.
battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule,
God damn
I can
it.
evaluate your
Yeah.
combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after.
Okay,
While you
yeah.
fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances
Oh
in
my
your
God,
physical strength
yeah.
between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Wow! Alhaitham! You must have been one of those guys at the academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
I'm getting tired. Yeah. Yeah. I hate them. Yes, I'm also curious about that.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Okay. Well, Sumira was supposed to be in. Oh, Jesus! What happened to my.
The wind knows me.
It's supposed to kind of be Arabic, yeah.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand.
Oh, fuck! Hi,
I'll help you
Yuffie!
establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Oh my god, thanks for the raid! My name's Alice. I'm a demon goddess VTuber. Welcome.
This fucking thing hit me right when I was fucking hitting this thing. Bro, fuck these dragonflies.
Fuck these dragonflies.
Fucking stupid piece of shit. Get over here. Give me your ovaries. I require them.
What the fuck, Yuffie?
I require your ovaries. Please assist me with them.
What the?
Oh god, where is he?